welcome back to the channel, where we break down the biggest stories with straight facts. Today, one of the most shocking events in modern history, the assassination of Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. On February 28, 2026, he was killed in a joint U.S.-Israeli airstrike. This has plunged Iran into chaos, sparked global mourning and celebrations, and raised huge questions about the future of the Middle East. I'll give you the clear, updated breakdown as of March 1, 2026. Let's dive in. First, who was Ali Khamenei? He became supreme leader in 1989, succeeding Ayatollah Khomeini. For over 36 years, he ruled with absolute power, crushing protests at home, backing proxy militias across the region, and staying fiercely opposed to the United States and Israel. He even survived an assassination attempt back in 1981 that left his right arm paralyzed. At 86, he was the ultimate authority over Iran's nuclear program, foreign policy, everything. But how did we get to this point? Tensions had been rising for decades, failed nuclear talks, proxy wars, and in early 2026, everything exploded. U.S. and Israeli intelligence had been tracking top Iranian officials for months. President Trump, back in office, pushed hard for regime change. Israel, under Netanyahu, was ready to strike. Intelligence pinpointed Khamenei at a meeting inside his central Tehran compound, his office, right in his residence. This wasn't random. It was part of a massive, coordinated campaign to decapitate Iran's leadership. Here's how it unfolded, step by step. Early morning, February 28th, Israeli jets launched missile strikes across Tehran. Explosions rocked the city, targeting military sites and key figures. Then, the fatal hit. Missiles slammed directly into Khamenei's compound. He was in his office, in a meeting with top aides, killed instantly. Along with him, several senior officials died. The defense minister, the Revolutionary Guard commander, the secretary of the Security Council, a close advisor. Reports say his daughter, son-in-law, and grandson were also among the casualties. At least 5 dead at that site alone. Air raid sirens screamed through Tehran as more strikes continued. One tragically killed over 100 girls at a nearby elementary school. President Trump announced it first on Truth Social, calling Khamenei one of the most evil people in history. Israel confirmed soon after. Iranian state media followed hours later. By March 1st, Iran officially confirmed the death through state outlets like Fars News and IRNA. They declared 40 days of national mourning and 7 public holidays. An interim leadership council was quickly formed to manage the transition. There's no obvious successor. Remember, former President Ibrahim Raisi, once a top contender, died in a helicopter crash back in 2024. Global reactions poured in fast. Iran's allies. Hamas called it a heinous crime and mourned Khamenei for his unwavering support. The Revolutionary Guards vowed fierce retaliation. On the Western side, President Trump warned Iran, "Don't even think about hitting back." Sweden's foreign minister called it a window of opportunities. Elsewhere, celebrations broke out in some places, while groups like Indonesia's Ulema Council sent condolences. Analysts everywhere are warning, this could spark massive escalation and deep instability. With Khamenei gone, Iran faces a murky succession. The Assembly of Experts could pick a new leader soon, but the power vacuum might trigger internal fighting or even more attacks. Strikes are still ongoing. Trump says they'll continue through the week. This could completely reshape the Middle East. Watch for regime change efforts, economic fallout, and whatever Iran does next with its nuclear program. That's the full story on the assassination of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, based on the latest from major outlets as of today. Subscribe for more updates as story unfolds.